welcome to Blockland Help. In these videos I will be showing you how to do stuff in Blockland like events and some building techniques. If you have any suggestions of what to make a video of, leave a comment below or fill the forum out on my channel or on my website. Today I'm going to be talking about relay events. Relay events are really quite simple. First off, we're going to need a brick. For this relay example, we are going to be making a brick that shoots projectiles forever until you tell it to stop or you destroy it. So you're going to want to go into events. Now on activate self, fire relay. So it's going to fire a relay on itself. What this does is basically, it's like a projectile, but it's invisible, kind of. It's like on relay is kind of like on projectile hit. The relay is an invisible projectile that can only be shot at itself or at a brick directly next to it, and it's quiet. It's basically the same thing as that. So we're going to do on relay. So when it fires the relay, it's going to fire another relay. So it's infinitely firing relays, infinitely making the bullets come out of the brick. On relay, because we want it to come out again, come down here, spawn projectile. We'll just we'll do rocket gravity and make it small so it doesn't lag. Now here you have the output boxes. This is the randomization, which it makes the direction of the whatever's coming out of it randomized a bit depending on what numbers you have in here. Here you have which direction they go in. I never learned really which west, north and south, east, west, which one of these it is. But I know this one, the last one, is up and down, and that goes for these ones too. If this is north and east, this north and south, this randomizes it for how much it goes north and south. This one over here, if it was west and east, it'd do how much it kind of like wiggle room, I guess you could call it. It's a weird way to put it, but it's like gives you, it could either be between this point and this point. It's hard to see because I can't see my hands, but from in between this point here and this point there, it can be like anywhere between there. So if this was set to 5 and this was 5, then it could be anywhere between 5 and, so here's the middle of what it would normally shoot directly out as right here, and it would go 5 over here, 5 over there, or something, or like 2.3 over there, 2.3 over there. But it's basically just randomizing where the projectiles are going. So we're just going to set this to 5 and this to 5. Actually, let's set this to 50. This also depends on this. This is what angle, how fast it's going to come out in that direction. This is basically kind of angle at what it's going to come out of, sort of. It's not like 90 is going to be straight up, even though it's almost going to be. 45 is not going to be straight across, like diagonal. It's not actual angle stuff. It just depends on this. The greater the number, the greater angle it's going to come out of. So we're going to hit send, and hold on. We're going to want to change this to firing every half a second, measured in milliseconds. So 500 milliseconds is half a second. And we put this, and it's going that way. You see it's going completely straight right now. We don't want it to go completely straight. We want it to kind of fluctuate. So we're going to set this. So we want it to be like totally random without actually going downwards. Now here's a trick actually. If you're shooting something explosive out and you don't want the brick that's shooting it to be destroyed from it, don't really ever go above the number that's in this box here, because then that'll just like make it shoot everywhere, not in the direction that it's aiming at. So don't go at 50 or over in this box for this example. 5 and over in this box. So we'll put 4 here, which is not 40, 4, and let's just put 15 in this box, so it'll fluctuate. So now it's going a bit up more and down, left and right. As you can see, speed actually. Let's change this so you can see it more to 49. Can't really see it from here. Let's try setting this higher. Oh, I know what's going on. That's changing the speed fluctuation. I want it to go left and right a little bit, so let's change this to 30. And now it's going a bit left and right and everywhere. It's going more, yeah, it goes right a little bit. So that's relays basically on projectile hit, but on the same brick there and bricks right next to it, invisible, doesn't make any noise. And projectile shooting events. Okay, so what we shooting and kind of making the video lag. So we're going to set this so it turns on and off every time you click it. So we're going to go down here, unactivate self, toggle event enabled. And we're going to want toggle number 1 here, the first event. So when it fires the relay, it won't fire another relay and cause it to shoot, but it will shoot one extra one when we click it again, as you saw right there. But it stopped, and we click it again, it shoots. Click it again, and it stops. So that's basically that. It's pretty simple to understand once you get the hang of it. And what I said I would do in the last video was show you how to do relays and increment print counts. So what we're going to do is go into our events, on activate. The first 2 lines are on the relay ones is what I like to do. Some people like to do it the on activate self fire relay is the first one, and then they have the on relay self fire relay somewhere else. I like to do it this way because it's simpler for me. Let me see. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically what it was in the last video on projectile hit, like I said, but on relay this time self increment print count, which is right there. We're going to make it do it every second, so it's 1000 milliseconds, 1 second. So you just hit send and it'll increase automatically. But another problem with this, and if you have anything like this, and you're going to want to cover it up with other bricks, because then players can just come and click and mess it up and everything if it's like a timer or a clock or something. So that's how relays work and how you can use them. They're really simple once you know what they do and how to use them. So I hope this video helped you. I will see you next time.